my channel with Iknoor. So today I am going to read the chapter 13 of this. Oh my god, too far. This book, The Kid Who Came from Space. Okay. Oh my god, my chair. Okay. Oh my god, 1 sec. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now I can read. I'm ready to read. Chapter 13. It was 2 hours before I had burst into the stargazer with the news of Tammy's disappearing cell. By now, lot of people were milling around and talking talking to each other or on their phones. Others who had gone out in their cars to search for the roads that had sought to Scotland or south to Hexham, and every other direction were coming back, shaking their heads sadly. Mum hugged me so hard and got me to tell what I have seen yet. Shortly afterwards, a police car pulled up on the driveway and 2 officers got out. I had already heard that a little police station in Birmingham, 20 miles away, had closed down for the Christmas break. I heard Dad talking to them in the entrance as they come to the bar. "Yes, sir, we have driven up from Hexham." "Only 2 of you?" said Dad. He was still in his toy soldier outfit, but nobody mentioned it. "It's Christmas Eve, sir. Staff is stretched, to be honest. We've pulled out in a highway patrol to help. They'll be here soon. First thing is to establish what sort of case we have here, and so begin the interviews that were to continue on and off for days. People were coming in and out, and Dad tried to manage it all. The calls were of any news and the sound of people's mobile phones ringing and pinging. Iggy and his mum left with wishes of good luck after Cora had sat with her eyes closed for a minute and meditative positive energy, which was nice of her, I guess, if a bit embarrassing. I sat with Gran in the pub lounge with the fire going as she took shaky sips of tea. I told the police officer everything and they wrote it down in their notebooks. Then I got to the bit about the noise by the water. "Wait, Ethan," said the woman officer who had decided it was quite nice. "Tell me again, why did you go down to the water?" I shrugged. "I followed the path. I just wonder. I was worried, scared for Tammy, and there was this noise. I tried to imitate the noise for them, but I couldn't really duplicate it." Then wrote it in the notebook. "Speedboat," she said, the male officer to his colleague. She thought for a moment till I said, "It definitely wasn't a speedboat. A drone then?" "I suppose it could be a drone," I said, thinking. Who would be flying a drone in the dark? "All right, thank you, Ethan," said the woman officer, standing up. She addressed her colleague, Kareem. "We'll take the car and secure the path and the little beach with the tape. That's a potential crime scene." She spoke to her radio. Mike 2, Lima Bravo. Any sign of that traffic patrol unit for the potential missper in Kielder? With you in estimated 10, Sergeant, came the radio reply. That went out with another man in his car to search down by the maze. The maze is shut in the winter, but you can easily get in if you wanted to. Though I had no idea why Tammy would want to do that. Next to me on the pub's worn sofa, Mom gripped me hand so hard that it hurt, but I said nothing like this. Oh my god. My hand, lift my other hand. Okay. Okay. So, oh my god, itching. Where? So hard is her. The police sergeant said, Mister, are you obliged to take Ethan back to the path where Tammy's bike was found? Do you have someone here with you? I'll stay with her, and said Grant. More team asked, or would you prefer something a little stronger? Outside, I got into the police car. A few minutes later, we were bumping along the road that I had cycled along earlier. A group of people were standing by the run entrance to the park, and the sergeant got out of the car and walked toward them. Thank you, everyone. Kindly move away. We are securing this area for evidence. Please do not touch anything. It's too late for that, Sarge, said the policeman. He pointed to a man with shirt, white beard, and a green camouflage jacket who was holding on to Tammy's bike. Please put that down, sir. We need to collect fingerprints or any other evidence. The man put it down roughly and clattered into the ground. I wanted to say, hey, be careful, but people were already firing questions at the sergeant. Any news, officer? Any news, officer? Are there more police arriving? Will there be a search of this area? The sergeant tried her best to ignore them politely. Then the two officers led me down to the dark path, each of them holding a torch to light the way. But before we made it down to the little beach, a loud and angry snarling sound made us stop our tracks. Then we heard the rustling underground and footsteps running towards us. And another bark. Sheba! Sheba! Came an angry voice from ahead of us. But it was too late and the dog stopped in front of us growling. I shrank back behind the policeman, but he was shrinking back as well. The sergeant stood her ground and shouted into the dark, Call your dog off! This is the police! From the shadows a man appeared, the same one who had been holding Tammy's bicycle, yelling, Sheba! Sheba! Come back! Come back! Eventually, the dog stopped growling and joined the man. We all seemed to breathe out at the time. Sorry about that, said the man. She's a bit okay, there is Robert. Okay. The sergeant interrupted him. Will you put that dog on a lead, please? She said sharply when the man hesitated. She added, No, please. It was a big German shepherd with a scar on his face and a patchy tail. It sat while the man attached a length of string around his collar. I knew the man, sort of giraffe or something or other. He's the security guard at the observatory on the top moor. He comes to the pub sometimes with the man who is his son. any news about the last set giraffe? We came down to here to look for. We have emerged on the little beach where Giraffe's son was standing smoking a cigarette. I was still keeping a wary eye on the dog who was pulling on her string lead. No, sir, said the younger officer. This is now a secure area. We have to ask you to leave and not touch anything. He took out his notepads and said, May I ask your names, please? The man who had been smoking threw his cigarette butt into the water where it landed with a little hiss. He inhaled a plume of smoke and said, Why do you need our names? The sergeant looked at him quizzically. Just routine, sir. Is there a problem? Giraffe shot his son a glance and said, No problem at all, officer. We are happy to help. My name is Jeffrey Meraki. Geoffre. Stop it, Sheba. This is also Jeffrey Mercury Jr. He carried on giving his details, and I moved away a few meters from the shore towards the rickety wood jetty that extended a few meters over the water. That's when I saw it, lying upside down on the black sheen, half submerged by water. The loose label from the present I had grabbed. It was written Miss Sheila Osborne. So this is the video. I hope you like my video too. Check that what is next in the story. You have to go to my channel and you'll check it. If there is not, then you have to wait for tomorrow. Okay, so bye. Subscribe my channel and like this video also, and follow me on Instagram also. I have seen that a lot of you have watched my video but not subscribe my channel. So please subscribe my channel. This is free for you but it helps me a lot. And on Facebook also, please. Okay. Almost 99% of you are doing this. Okay, so please. Okay, bye. Bye.